Okay, so today, to deepen that connection with your partner and definitely to play, we're going to make each other laugh. All right, and this may already be something that you do, like what we do this all the time. I'm constantly trying to make that person laugh, but it might not be. It might be like, oh, okay, I don't usually try to make them laugh. It's usually just like, if we're laughing, we're laughing, and if there's something funny, great. If not, not. So this will be kind of interesting to go at it with effort. A lot of times we want laughter in our relationships and we kind of expect for it to be there and feel like things aren't okay if it's not there, but we also aren't taking responsibility and like really trying or putting some effort into making someone laugh. I mean, putting too much effort into it can get goofy too, and we can play that route. Like, are you willing to get really goofy and do the like over the top make you laugh kind of stuff? All of it'll give us feedback. All of it'll give us like some of that jumping out of our comfort zone and trying new stuff and seeing how it feels and exploring these territories. So we might find new stuff, that we didn't know before about, our partner's humor. And that's the next part, is like, do you know that partner's humor? How well do you know it? When I say make the other person laugh, do you immediately know what you're going to go to because you've got it pretty well mapped out and you know what they find funny and what's like that, soft spot that they have? Or is that not something that you know really immediately and you have to think about that? Like, oh, okay, what are the patterns of when they laugh, And the next stage, too, because I want to make this distinction of, making someone laugh and making someone laugh at you. Okay, a lot of times in our partnerships, we think about laughing together as something outside, a concept, an idea, some sarcasm, other people, and that's fun. That's fun. Scenarios like, oh, here's the story. Remember when this happened, that is fun. There is real value in that. So I'm not discrediting that. I'm just saying that's one type. And so, do you know those places? Do you have stories together that make you laugh that you could throw out there immediately? Do you have scenarios or, whatever, political commentary, things that that person finds funny that are exterior and you can make jokes about them or like say sarcastic things about such and such, and that's going to really, get them. But also, are you willing to make them laugh at you? That may be a part of this experiment that you've never tried, because I feel like people don't like that in partnerships, or at least they often don't. I mean, it's not a forever, always kind of thing, but often when you're in a partnership with someone, you kind of want them to have this view of you, and that doesn't really include you want them to laugh at you, so we don't bring that out or try to get that partner to laugh at us often. There can be like an element of pride or something, like I want them to hold me in a certain regard, and especially maybe for women, I've seen that happen a lot where they don't want to be laughed at, and the men are a little bit more willing, and I'm totally just generalizing some stuff here, but I'm throwing out some things that you might be able to relate to because I've definitely seen them happen a lot. I can say, that might be for me too. Usually when I'm doing humor with other people, I do use myself as the butt of the jokes all the time and like get people to laugh at me and like silly faces and whatever. But when it comes to a partner, I don't do that one nearly as much. And so trying that out, see if you are willing to have them laugh at you, if you are willing to be exposed and goofy and vulnerable enough to have them laugh at you on purpose and use yourself as the laughter tool. And so we're trying all these things on. We're trying all of them on to explore laughter and humor and our connection with our partner and what role laughter and humor plays in our connection with our partner. And hopefully you'll find some new spots, like I said, some maybe new spots of humor or new things that, can get you guys really going and whatever. Like you knew they liked fart jokes, but you never knew that they also liked that crazy, silly slapstick stuff where somebody makes like a goofy face and falls over or whatever. But I mean, honestly, I say this because like these are the things my kids laugh at, and like maybe a partner laughs at these, maybe not, maybe maybe it's like way beyond their maturity range. But I will say, the act of being goofy like that and trying to get someone to make you laugh, even though it is totally stupid and I wouldn't laugh at it if anybody else were doing it, when someone that you know intimately is really putting forward that effort of silliness with you, and you know their face and you know how it usually looks, and like seeing it twisted up and, you know, seeing them just be such a clown for you, like it usually just makes you laugh because of knowing that person, because of the intimacy and the connection that exists between you. There can be more humor because seeing them do that makes it all the more funny, you know, or something like that. I find that to be totally true with my kids. When I see their like spirits over here trying to make me, you know, do this, they're trying to make me laugh and they're doing all this wacky stuff, it definitely gets me going. And we're not doing it with kids this time, we're doing it with partner, but the same is true. The same is true. When I see my partner like make a little face at me, like there's certain ways that they know they can get a crack a smile out of me, and it's like because of the intimacy between us. And that's what I'm loving here. Let's see that role of laughter. Let's play with it and let all the little things that have to do with laughter and the role that it plays in our relationship just come forward so that we can see them more clearly.